GameCast.
Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of the GameCast. Very first episode, very excited. And this is where, let me explain to you guys what this GameCast will be all about, the series. This is just, we're going to be talking about all the game world, the electronical world out there, different things about, let's say, electronics, games, movies, whatever that I find interesting, and I will tell you guys about. And maybe in the future episodes, we will have some guests coming on, and we'll ask them some questions. But right now, it's just me for the first episode. So, the first thing I would like to talk about is Mortal Kombat DC. I think that's what it's called. It's kind of something I found funny. If you guys know Mortal Kombat, you'll know this character, Baraka. The first time I heard that, that just reminded me of our president, Barack Obama. So I kind of started laughing at that. I was like, telling my dad, no, I beat you with Barack Obama. I was like, oh, for me, it was a pretty funny joke. It was funny. Or he beat me with Barack Obama. Like, I beat you with Barack Obama. You know, Barack Obama. But anyways, and next thing, the big thing that hasn't come out yet, but Windows 10 that I'm really excited about. Windows 10, the release date is around the end of July, but let me tell you some special features about the Windows 10 so if you, like, for example, have a Windows phone and you get Windows 10 on your Windows phone, so you can it allows you to get Android apps so right now on the Windows phone you can't get Clash of Clans from the store, but once you get Windows 10 you'll be able to get it, which is really awesome, I have to say. But yeah, the release date, I'm surprised, is actually by the end of July. I thought it would be by the end of 2015, but yeah. And also since I just talked about earlier already right now about Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat X that just came out, I haven't tried that out, but I've seen some videos on it. It looks pretty awesome, and my uncle has it, but I didn't try it out, but it looks really awesome. I mean, I have to say, if I get that, it's probably going to be one of the best games I've ever had. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. It looks like that. It looks like one of those more visual, not more visual, I would say. I think more, I would say better graphics. Better graphics than definitely the Mortal Kombat DC. Let's see. And yeah. I guess. Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions about Windows 10, or you have guys more information on Windows 10, just put that in the comments, and I'll maybe put that in the next video, or in the next episode of the GameCast. So yeah, and let's see. Oh, if you guys are those people who are really into video games, and you know what I just thought? I was like, how did video games ever become video games? Like, how was it made, and how did it ever start? Those were my first questions about the video game, how it all started. So, if you really want to find out how video games started, if you have Netflix, you can go on Netflix and search Video Games the Movie. It's a documentary about how video games has evolved, and it tells you how video games started and who made it, and it's very interesting. I only watched part of it, haven't finished it, but it's very interesting. I'm not gonna ruin right now and tell you what the very first electronical actual game you could play is, but I have to say you gotta watch this. I mean, it was pretty interesting. I have to say, I was amazed how far back, I mean, not how far back, but how video games had evolved from nothing to big graphics right now. But, yeah, so if you have Netflix, or you can find it or if you don't have Netflix, you can try find it somewhere, your local library or somewhere. Let me say that once more. Video Games, the movie. It's a documentary. So, yes, now let's move on. What else did I have on my mind? It was something. Oh, yes, yes. Upcoming video games. There's I was really surprised that they were gonna make this game that I'm just gonna say, because they already made Lego Marvel, and now they're making Lego Marvel's Avengers, which I guess makes sense because they made Avengers Age of Ultron, but, I mean, I guess they should kind of, I don't know, I think they're kind of making too much with the Marvel and characters, because in Lego Marvel, they already had all the Avengers there. But I guess this one's just Avengers because they had Fantastic Four and the Lego Marvel also. And, but Yoshi's Woolly World, I don't have much information on that or any of these games that I've just said. I think these are coming out in 2016 or very late 2015. But Yoshi's Woolly World, the only thing I really know about it really clearly is that Yoshi and the world around him is made of wool, but I have to say that's pretty interesting. I might test it out or something, and if there's a beta version, which more likely not. I've seen only beta versions on PC games, but now let's move on to movies that are coming out in 2016. We've got Batman versus Superman. I'm actually very excited about it. But you know the one thing that's kind of like, a lot of people would think Superman would win, but that's not what I think. I think Batman is going to win. So, but here's the reason why I think Batman's going to win. The only superpowers Superman has are laser eyes, super strength, and ice cold breath that he can blow, I guess. And, but that's pretty much it. And, but Batman, and, one more thing about Superman, he's a newspaper guy. He works, for the newspaper company. I mean, he doesn't earn that much money, but Batman, he's really rich. I mean, he owns Wayne Industries because he is Wayne, but, he's Bruce Wayne. But honestly, I would think that Batman's gonna win because he's rich. He can make whatever he wants. He has his awesome gadgets. He has plenty of gadgets that I can't remember. And he's super strong, I would have to say, for a regular person. And so, that's why I'm saying, Batman is gonna win. But, then we have Captain America, Civil War. Whenever I saw this on my computer, I was like, what the heck? They're making a third Captain America. I was like, they already made Captain America and Captain America Winter Soldier. But I haven't seen Winter Soldier yet, but I'm like, I think 3 movies? I mean, if they're going to make a 4th one, I mean, that's, I think, too much. They've already made 3 Iron Man, which I think is good enough. But, Civil War, don't know much about that, just all I know is that it's Captain America, but, yeah, I think I would have to watch Winter Soldier, probably, to see maybe any clues about what's going to happen next, but I don't know. And then we have X-Men Apocalypse. If I'm not mistaken, I think the last X-Men was X-Men Days of Future Past. I think I watched that 2 days ago. That was, yeah, I watched that 2 days ago. X-Men Days of Future Past. Pretty interesting, actually. But, kind of confusing because how it goes back and forth into the future and past. But it's pretty interesting, I have to say. I have to say, I'm not going to ruin anything, but, I think the graphics and some of the robots there are pretty cool. But, watch it for yourself if you still haven't, because it's awesome. And then, Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass. I haven't seen. I've seen part of Alice in Wonderland, the first one. I didn't watch all of it. Wasn't so interested in watching it. But now I think I could watch it. But I'm not really sure. I mean, I still have other things to watch. So those are all 2016 movies. But one thing I'm gonna ask you guys a favor for. If you guys find any more interesting movies for me to talk about in the next episode, please write that in the comments. If you like coming up in 2018 or 2017, whatever year that's coming up in the future, please write that in the comments. I will be glad to get that information to share with everyone else. And also put in the comments who you think will win, Batman or Superman, in the movie Batman vs. Superman coming out in 2016. So, let's see. One more movie. What was it? Hold on. One more movie that is coming up. It's coming up this year, later in November. Mockingjay, Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. It's coming out this year, later in November. And very excited to see that. I saw the first one. It was pretty interesting. I guess you could say it was pretty good. I mean, I guess I would say it's better than the first one. But I would say the first one was better than the second one. But, I don't know. And, we have, let's talk about some video games now. But right now I'm going to be talking about current right now. We have the beta version of Heroes of the Storm. If you don't know what that is, that's like related to World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, and Diablo. But this game is. I tried out the beta version of Heroes of the Storm. It was awesome. I mean, because in particular, I don't like League of Legends. But I liked Heroes of the Storms, but I was surprised that I liked it, because it's exactly like League of Legends. But, yeah, and actually, the official version of Heroes of the Storm comes out today. So, if you guys want to get it for free, or it's kind of, I guess, for free, all you have to do is sign up for Battle.net, and you can download Heroes of the Storm beta version if you want. World of Warcraft, except I think Heroes of the Storm up to some certain level you have to pay. But World of Warcraft, I know that for sure that you can get it for free, but you have to start paying for it once you get to level 20. Up until that, you can either stop playing or you can pay to keep on playing. And then there's Hearthstone, which is for free. It's a card game, but it's with all the heroes from World of Warcraft and from Diablo and League of Legends, and it's pretty cool. I have to say, it's a nice card game. You can get on the PC, and it's also on Android phones, but not for Windows yet. Once you get Windows 10, like I said earlier, that you can get Android apps with Windows 10. So just saying that. Of course, get it if you have a Windows phone and you get Windows 10 on the day it comes out. Try get Hearthstone if you like it, because it's awesome, I have to say. I think like 4 days ago or 3 days ago, I watched Avengers: Age of Ultron, and I loved it. It was pretty amazing. I have to say, there was less action in it than the first Avengers, but there were more funny jokes in this Avenger movie. I'm not going to tell you any of the jokes because they're too funny to reveal. I mean, if you haven't watched it, you have to watch it for yourself. I mean, the jokes are hilarious, of course, but I mean, the first one had lots of jokes, but not as many as this one, and they were really funny. But, yeah, if it's still in theaters and you guys are planning to watch it, don't hesitate, because it's really awesome. And, yeah, and here are some rumors about Nintendo. I've read some articles, and gathering up this information is like, so like Nintendo, like with the Wii U and the 3DS has had better sales than the Wii U, and all these articles and reviews and whatever, people are saying that Wii U doesn't even match Xbox or Wii or anything, or maybe it's better than Wii because it has a second screen, but they're saying it doesn't match up to like Xbox or Xbox One. It's not good enough. And people are saying you need to upgrade Wii U. And I'm like, well, of course they need to upgrade it. I mean, because Nintendo, I mean, come on, they're really good business. They make all these Mario games, and 3DS is really awesome. But I mean, they really should upgrade it, like I said. So, I've seen some articles now on the rumors that the Nintendo Wii U 2, that, like, because Nintendo are saying that they're aware that the Wii U hasn't been so good like any other consoles. So, but right now there's rumors. I'm not sure if it's really true. But a lot of articles are saying that Nintendo has started making the Wii U 2. So I kind of found that interesting. And one more thing, I was like, what? I mean, I was like thinking also before I even found this article, I was like, it'd be pretty cool if they made a 4DS. I mean, come on, 4D. I mean, have you splashing water on your face or air misting on your face or whatever. I mean, that would be freaking awesome. But I didn't actually think they would start making it, or at least have rumors about it, because now they're even saying about the 4DS. They're saying that Nintendo's already making 4DS, which I am really amazed, because they've already made the 3DS, 3DS XL, and the 2DS. I mean, DS has just been really growing a lot lately. I mean, I have to say, it's one of the best systems, I think, that are handheld. I think that's even better than Wii U also. Maybe, possibly, even Xbox One, maybe the 4DS, but not the 3DS yet. But, yeah, and, like I said, the official version of Here's a Storm out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on my mind. Not really. Not lately. Maybe, you know, honestly, I don't have much on my mind, really. I mean, the only thing I have on my mind, maybe, is Windows 10, I think, is going to be a big game changer in electronics history, because you can get Android apps on your Windows phone, which I have to say is great, because, I mean, it just, I don't know, I mean, because I have a Windows phone, but it's just that I can't even get any apps. Like, I can't get what I really want. Like, I can't get Clash of Clans, I can't get these other ones that are really awesome that I love. I can only get a few, but, and that's the one sucky thing about Windows Phone. But I think once the Windows 10 releases, I think that'll really change history for Windows phones. And, one more thing, I don't know if it's called your taskbar or toolbar. What, hold on, let me check. Yeah, taskbar, I'm sorry, taskbar. Yeah, so in your taskbar, right now, this is what I got on my taskbar, like, a Windows 10 update. Let me open it real fast and, read this to you guys. It's like, you can get Windows 10. How this free upgrade works is all you have to do is enter your email, I think, and reserve your free Windows 10 now. And but it's basically it gives you Windows 10 for free only for 1 year, only for Windows 7 and Windows 8.1 users on the PC, which I'm a Windows 7 user, so I'm gonna get Windows 10 for free just for 1 year. After that 1 year, you have to pay if you want. You have to pay for it if you still want it. But I think that's pretty good business what they're doing right now with that, because I I mean, trying out the Windows 10 for 1 year, I think that gives a lot of time to actually see if people like it or if they hate it or whatever, you know. But and also, you know, one more thing from movies that I just remembered. It's a children movie, the two children movies actually. You know, whenever I watched in the theaters Kung Fu Panda 2, in the ending they of course give you the hint that there's gonna be Kung Fu Panda 3, but so I pretty much knew that they were gonna make Kung Fu Panda 3, and I think it's in, if I'm not mistaken, 2016. Yes, next year they're making Kung Fu Panda 3, and in 2018 they're making How to Train Your Dragon 3, which I was just thinking that they shouldn't have made. They shouldn't even be planning on making How to Train Your Dragon 3, because for me it's just pointless. I mean, How to Train Your Dragon 2 wasn't as good as the first one. But, well, I mean, that's how I want it, I guess. But sometimes I just don't understand why they make with movies, like, why they make a sequel whenever there shouldn't even be. But, yeah. And, I think that's going to be the end of this GameCast, episode, guys. That was 21 minutes. I expected it to be pretty short for the first episode, but I really hope you guys enjoy this. If you really enjoy this new series of the GameCast, give a like down below. Give a like, please, and let me just repeat what I want you guys to comment again. Comment who you think will win in the movie Batman vs. Superman in 2016. And also comment below any new information you find on video games in the video gaming world, whatever, any articles you find, please put that in the comments, and I will take a look at that, and I'll try put that in the next episode and get more things ready for the next episode. And yeah, thumbs up, give a like on this video if you want me to make another episode, and also if you don't want to like it, if you don't want to like the video, at least comment below if you want me or not to make the second episode of the GameCast. But so like I said, I hope you enjoy this, and this was, I think, a good episode to end this at, and I guess we'll see you at the next episode of the GameCast. See you guys.